Hello, amazing explorers. Are you ready for an adventure back to the very, very beginning of everything? I mean, before there were dinosaurs, before there were trees, before there was even a single drop of water. Let's travel back in time to see how our beautiful world was made. It's a super exciting story about 7 special days. On the very first day, can you guess what happened? Imagine everything is dark, like when you close your eyes really, really tight. There was nothing to see at all. Then, a powerful and loving voice said, "Let there be light." And just like that, poof, light appeared. It was the first sunrise ever. This light was separated from the darkness. The light was called day, and the darkness was called night. So now we had daytime for playing and nighttime for sleeping. That was the end of a very busy and brilliant day 1. Now, let's zoom over to day 2. On this day, God looked at all the water everywhere and decided to make some space. He created a great big expanse, like a giant dome, right in the middle of all the water. This expanse was called the sky. It pushed some of the water up high and left the rest of the water down low. So now, we had the beautiful blue sky we see above us, separating the clouds from the oceans. Isn't that cool? We're starting to get a world that looks a little more familiar. Day 2 was all about making room for the wonderful things to come. Get your boots on, because on day 3, things get really exciting. God said, "Let the water under the sky gather into one place, and let dry ground appear." And swoosh, just like that, the land popped up out of the water. We now have places to stand, to run, and to build sandcastles. This dry ground was called earth. But a plain patch of dirt isn't that fun, right? So, God thought, let's make it beautiful and full of life. He sprinkled the land with all sorts of amazing plants. Tiny seeds started to sprout, growing into green grass, colorful flowers, yummy fruit trees, and giant shady trees. The world was suddenly bursting with color and wonderful smells. What an amazing day for our planet. Are you ready for day 4? This one is out of this world, literally. God looked up at the sky and thought it needed some decorations, some lights to help us keep track of time. So, he created 2 great lights. The bigger, brighter light was to rule the day. Can you guess what it is? Yes, the sun. And the smaller light was to rule the night. That's our lovely moon. But he didn't stop there. He also scattered countless tiny twinkling lights all across the dark night sky. We call them the stars. So now, we have the sun to warm us and give us light to play, and the moon and stars to watch over us while we sleep. Day 4 was truly spectacular. Okay, let's splash into day 5. The water was looking a little empty, and the sky was a bit quiet. So, God said, "Let the water teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the expanse of the sky." Suddenly, the oceans were filled with life. Little fish, big fish, whales that sing, dolphins that jump, and all kinds of amazing sea creatures started swimming around. And what about the sky? It was filled with birds of every shape and color, soaring and singing beautiful songs. From the tiniest hummingbird to the mightiest eagle, the air was alive with flapping wings and happy chirps. Our world was becoming so full of wonderful animal friends. Now, for day 6. This was a very, very busy day. God had already filled the skies and the seas, but the land was still waiting for its creatures. So, he created all the land animals. Can you think of some? Lions that roar, cows that moo, little crawling bugs, slithery snakes, and fluffy bunnies. Every kind of animal you can imagine started to walk, crawl, and hop all over the land. But God saved the most special creation for last. He decided to make someone in his own image. Someone who could think, love, and take care of this amazing world. He created the very first people, Adam and Eve. He gave them the important job of looking after all the plants and animals. Day 6 was truly a grand finale of creation. Finally, we arrive at day 7. After 6 days of incredible work, creating everything from light to land, from fish to people. What do you think God did? He rested. He looked at everything he had made, from the biggest whale to the smallest flower, and saw that it was all very good. He blessed the 7th day and made it a special day of rest. A day to stop, enjoy the beautiful world, and spend time with family and with Him. That's why even today, taking a day to rest and recharge is so important. It's a gift to help us remember and appreciate all the wonderful things around us. And that's the story of the 7 days of creation. Isn't it just amazing to think about how our world was made with so much love and care? Every time you see a beautiful sunset, hear a bird sing, or feel the grass between your toes, you can remember this incredible story. You are part of this beautiful world, and you are so wonderfully made. Thanks for going on this amazing journey with me. If you had fun, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more awesome adventures. See you next time, explorers.